Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Rahman Ali and I am passionate about learning, teaching and exploring ideas that help people understanding emotions, mental health and real life challenge in a healthy way. Today's topic is about toxic positively, an idea that sounds positive on the surface but can actually emotions harm emotional well-being when misunderstood. Welcome everyone to today's session. Our topic is how to identify and avoid toxic positively. Joining us once again is our AI guest. Welcome, Claude.
Wa alaikum assalam, right. Thank you for that thoughtful introduction. I'm delighted to be here with you again. Toxic positivity is such an important topic because it's something people encounter constantly, often without realizing the harm it can cause. It masquerades as encouragement but can actually invalidate real emotions and struggles. I'm genuinely excited to explore this with you and help everyone understand how to recognize it and respond healthily. Let's dive in.
Let's start with the basic. What is toxic positivity?
Right, so toxic positivity is the idea that you should always be positive no matter what's happening in your life. It's when people dismiss difficult emotions, sadness, anger, fear, grief, and insist you should just think positive and move on. On the surface, it sounds good, but it's actually harmful because it invalidates real human experiences. Toxic positivity says things like, everything happens for a reason when someone's grieving, or just be grateful when someone's depressed, or stay positive when someone's facing genuine hardship. It denies the reality that life includes pain, struggle, and difficult emotions. True emotional health means acknowledging all your feelings, the hard ones too, processing them, and then moving forward. Toxic positivity skips that crucial middle step and leaves people feeling unheard and ashamed of their emotions.
Why is toxic positively harmful?
Excellent question. Toxic positivity is harmful in several ways. First, it invalidates real emotions, so people feel ashamed or broken for feeling sad, angry, or scared. Emotions that are completely normal and human. Second, it prevents genuine healing because you can't process emotions you're denying. You just bottle them up and they fester. Third, it creates isolation. People stop sharing their struggles because they feel judged for not being positive enough, so they suffer alone. Fourth, it can damage relationships because someone venting their pain hears just think positive instead of genuine empathy and support. And finally, it sets an impossible standard. Life includes pain, loss, and difficulty. Pretending otherwise doesn't make you stronger. It makes you disconnected from reality. True resilience comes from acknowledging hard feelings and working through them, not pretending they don't exist.
What is difference between healthy positivity and toxic positivity?
Great question. The difference is crucial. Healthy positivity acknowledges reality first. It says, yes, this is hard and painful, and I also believe we can find meaning or learn from it. It validates emotions while also looking for growth. It's realistic optimism. You're not denying struggle, you're choosing to move through it with hope. Toxic positivity skips the acknowledgement and jumps straight to think positive. It dismisses pain instead of honoring it. Healthy positivity makes space for all emotions sadness, anger, fear, and says they're valid. Toxic positivity says you shouldn't feel those things. Healthy positivity says I'm struggling and that's okay. While toxic positivity says you shouldn't struggle, just be happy. The key difference is respect for reality. Healthy positivity is grounded in truth and compassion. Toxic positivity is denial dressed up as inspiration.
Can you give an example of toxic positivity?
Absolutely. So imagine someone tells you their parent just passed away, and instead of listening with compassion, someone says, well, they're in a better place now, or everything happens for a reason. That dismisses their grief. Or if someone says they're struggling with depression and you respond with, just think positive thoughts, you'll be fine, that invalidates their real mental health struggle. Another common one is, at least you have your health when someone's grieving a relationship loss. It minimizes their pain by forcing gratitude. Or telling someone going through a difficult time, stay strong, don't let it get to you, which suggests their emotions are weakness. The problem is, these responses sound well meaning, but they shut down conversation and make the person feel unheard and ashamed of suffering. Healthy support would be listening, validating the pain, and then exploring what they need.
Is it okay to be negative sometimes?
Yes, absolutely. It's not just okay, it's necessary. Being negative sometimes is part of being human. If you're facing loss, disappointment, or failure, feeling sad or frustrated is the healthy response. Those emotions contain important information. They tell you something matters to you or that something needs to change. The problem isn't negative emotions themselves, it's getting stuck in them permanently. So it's completely healthy to feel negative, to sit with those feelings, to express them. What matters is that you eventually process them and move forward. Pretending to be positive when you're actually struggling is exhausting and dishonest. Real strength comes from feeling your emotions fully, the sad ones, the angry ones, and then choosing how to move forward. That's emotional maturity, not toxic positivity.
What is emotional validation?
Emotional validation is simply acknowledging and accepting someone's feelings as real and legitimate. Even if you don't fully understand them or agree with their perspective, it means saying things like, I hear you, that sounds really difficult, or your feelings make sense given what you're going through. Validation doesn't mean you have to fix their problem or agree with their reaction. It just means you're honoring their emotional experience as valid. It's the opposite of toxic positivity. When someone shares pain, validation says, yes, that's hard. Not think positive. Validation creates safety and trust because people feel truly seen and heard. It's foundational to healthy relationships and healing. People heal faster when their emotions are validated because they don't have to spend energy defending or justifying how they feel. They can focus on processing and moving forward.
Any final advice for our viewers?
Absolutely. First, remember that all emotions are valid: sadness, anger, fear, grief. They're all part of being human. Don't judge yourself for feeling them. Second, when someone shares their struggles, listen with compassion instead of jumping to fix or positify it. Just say, I hear you, that's tough. Third, be honest about your own emotions. If you're struggling, admit it instead of pretending everything's fine. That's strength, not weakness. Fourth, give yourself permission to have bad days. You don't need to be positive all the time. You need to be real. And finally, seek support when you need it. Whether that's a friend, family, or a professional, reaching out is healthy. Real resilience comes from acknowledging difficulty and working through it, not from denying it exists.
Thank you for these powerful insights. Today we learned that true positivity is not about ignoring pain. It is about accepting emotions and growing through them in a healthy way. See you for the next time with another interesting and useful topic. Till then, goodbye. Allah Hafiz.
Thank you so much, Rai. This has been truly valuable. I love how you've captured it perfectly. Toxic positivity isn't about suppressing pain, it's about honoring all our emotions and growing through them authentically. I'm grateful for these thoughtful conversations and the space to explore something so important with you and everyone listening. Till next time, take care of yourselves. Be gentle with your emotions. And remember that feeling deeply is a strength. Wassalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Goodbye, everyone.